Transferred my company's Crystal Edge Technology screens. Now, like I said, you know, the individual we have this problem with who constantly wants to say his product is better than ours, and he does stuff on a different level and he's supposed to be better than what we do. So, like I said, we came out there minding our own business, developing a screen paint that would take a direct hit from the sun. We had one a while ago, kind of forgot how to make it, was blessed to learn how to make it again. And as soon as we start showing these demonstrations on this product, here comes Happy Go Lucky. Basically trying to make the same product we made. And first things first, he thought the product was clear. That's when he came up with that frost paint nonsense. That was wrong. Deleted the video. Got caught deleting the video. Brought the video back on. And then basically tried to sneak it in there. We caught him on that too. Now, he tried to make the product. So the frost paint came up to be a fail, a complete fail. So what does he try next? He tries to make it a darker gray like we showed off, which he mixed poly and black paint, and that turned out to be a fail because, like I said, he basically cut every corner on the face of the planet when it came to basically displaying that screen. So then he tries to go for a darker screen. Tries again, third attempt. In the third attempt, the screen comes up gritty and dirty on the back of the screen. As I said before, it got that freckle black display. Again, small screen as he always displays. And since you had a sunny day, that screen should have been outside. Like my screen is outside right now, sitting out there in all that sun, displaying an image. That's where it's supposed to be at. If people are going to call themselves making our technology, then it should be in the environment it was meant to be at, outside. That's where my screen's at right now. Got a nice sunny day. Do you see me doing any demonstrations in the house with that? No, I'm outside. All right, so I told you a long time ago that if you kept running your mouth, we was going to stick you outside with that sun killer technology, and that's where you're going this week. We already tested one of your screens. It failed miserably. We had a 4300 lumen projector outside, and you couldn't pick up. So now all your products, we're going to order them one by one. Let's see how many of our orders you cancel out. So there's my Christie projector right there. Same distance where my Sony projector's at. I don't know how good the video's gonna come up, because you should do this pre-recorded. There's my screen popping up right there. And there's yours at the bottom that's not even coming up. Got a little faint image, that's it. And that's off my 4300 lumen projector right there. 4300 lumen projector, and your screen's not even coming up compared to mine. When you were supposed to be doing the demonstrations, mimicking our product, they're supposed to be outside. That's what the technology is designed to do. But you kept it away from outside because your screen can't produce. Now, again, we gave you permission to make the other product. You can't make it because you can't figure out what color it is. So, since you want to challenge Nova 19's Sun Killer technology, we want to take all your products outside and have them go against the sun. I told you, if I wanted to basically do a serious demonstration against your product, all I got to do is take you outside and put you against this screen right here, and that screen would wash out all your screens. Look how bland and washed out the color looks on your screen. You consider that to be acceptable because you can see it. No, it's supposed to be like this. So that's a Metallica mix. Failed. The next one we're going to go for is the UV mix, which will be next. As a matter of fact, we can do the UV mix right now, but now we'll wait. We'll do the UV mix, the personal mix, and then after that we'll order all the rest of them. We'll get them all out here one by one. We'll do a 3x6 surface painted with the Nova technology, and then we'll put you up against all of them outside in the sun. Let's look at this real quick. Even in the shade you don't pull up. You Can't design a Nova 19. Can't make the product. Can't do the demonstration. So now you have been challenged. You are going to do all your demonstrations. You're going to do all demonstrations outside in the sun. Feel more than welcome to bring your screens outside in the sun to see what happens. Because we can play in the sun. You can't. You don't pull up. Look at your image. You're in the shade at 4,300 lumens. And you're not even pulling up an image. What image is coming up, but it's bland, man. It's really bland. This is how your image is coming up. And we're in the shade right now. So if we're in the shade and you're pulling that up, what's going to happen when that sunlight finally reaches past this point and makes it over there? What are you going to pull up then? So that's what we're going to do. You're going to versus the sun killer technology. As you said before, you made that statement about how you can make the product. You can't make the product. The product, like I said, is designed to be peeled, and it's designed to take on direct sunlight, and a lot of light at that. Where's my sun at? The sun's right there. It's about right there. So we're almost there. As soon as it reaches over here, this right here, it's going to reach to here, and then pretty soon it's going to boom, hit that screen. Now my projector is on the inside, projecting the image through two panes of glass, and then hitting the screen and producing an image where the sunlight's coming down, all this light's hitting my screen. Yours, on the other hand, is a little easier. The projector is sitting right in front of your screen, and still your image is not popping up. I warned you. I told you if you get running your mouth that the minute we completed this, we're not complete, it's only 3% done. Once we start working on this sun killer technology, I was going to drag all your screens outside and have them go against this technology. They are not going to survive at all, period. Put it that way, every last one of them are going to wash out. They couldn't produce an image in a fully lit environment. They're sure enough not going to be able to produce an image out here. You're not doing too well, buddy boy. The sun's killer is going to be the widowmaker of all your screen paints. We're going to order. We're going to start ordering today. We're going to start placing orders now today. All your product, every last one of them is going to be here. And you're going to go against the sun killer technology outside in the sun. This is going to be the first one to demonstrate what's going to happen to your screen. You call yourself making our product, like I said, make it. Take it out in the sun. Do what I'm doing right now. That's it. That's all that comes up on your image. You're in the shade. That's 4,300 lumens. Power projector over there. You're not showing nothing at all. I told you that we were working on technology that would dominate every screen on the market. There's nothing on the market that can take this down. Nothing. There's no screen that can survive in direct sunlight. We're the only ones who have that technology now. And you're going to be the first one to be the example. We're going to blow out every last one of your screens all in one hit out in the sun. I gave you the opportunity to make it. That product right there, I gave you the opportunity to make it. I poured it right over there on the kitchen counter. I said, hey, look, make the product. You didn't even make it. And all the demonstrations you did, you failed miserably. How come your screen is not out in the sun? That day you were showing off your screen, it was sunny outside. You didn't take advantage of that? No, you opened up a window, that's it. That's not our technology. That's our technology. It's designed to be taken outside. That's what it's for. You see this nice sunny day we're having right now? You see me doing any demonstrations in the house with this screen? I'm outside. That's where it's supposed to be at. That's the whole purpose of this tech. So you failed miserably. Deleted a video, all kinds of nonsense, and you failed miserably. Well, your screen's not going to show up there because it's not front and rear. But, like I said, take your screen outside, put it in direct sunlight, and then peel that screen off. And then make the product we have here, which is that fusion color. You can't do that because you can't figure it out. But now, since you challenge that technology, you're going out in the sunlight because that's where I'm going to be at. I told y'all from the door, I'm not making any more Novas anymore. We're done. I'm bored. I've done enough demonstrations inside the house to choke a horse. My new fun now is playing out in the sun, and that's where I want to be at with projection screens, out there in the sun having fun. Where nobody else can go out there and play with us. And I guarantee you, every last one of those screens I have in that kitchen drawer, they're not going to survive out there. None of them will. They can barely make it inside the house. If you're using ambient light controlled environments, what makes you think you're going to survive a direct hit from sunlight? Even in the shade, how much light is out there right now? You're not going to survive that at all. Whew, that screen is going to go through some bad stuff. This is the next one we're going to do. This is the next one. Then we're going to do the personal mix. We'll get the Frankenstein. We'll get the cinema. Every screen paint you got. I want all of them. I want all of them over here. We're going to paint a 3x6 Nova screen. And mind you, that screen's only 3% done. I'm going to put all your products out there around that screen. And we're going to wait for good old Mr. Sun to pop up and bam, hit that screen with all that light. Now, none of your stuff is rear projection. I already know that. So that's why we're going to have another projector outside, which I have right now, 4300 lumen Christie. So that way your screens can get hit too. Oh yeah, we got to set it up there right now. His screen's not picking up nothing. It's not showing nothing at all. I told you that sun killer, you can't touch. You can't even touch the stuff we designed now. But that screen right there, oh, that's going to end you. That's going to trash everything you got. Everything. You can't survive out there. You're done. And judging by the demonstrations I saw, when you try to make our products, multiple failed attempts. Multiple failed attempts. You want to go have another look? See what's happening to your product right now? We're getting there. The sun is right there right now. Sooner or later, it's going to be here. That's what we're waiting for. I'm excited. I know my screen can take it. The question is, can yours? There's the projector right there hitting your screen. Here's mine. There's yours. That faint washed out image right there, that's yours. That's my technology right there. Well, you wanted it, you got it. Demonstration and direct sunlight versus sun killer technology, Nova 19. You're not going to do too good. Mind you, sun's not even hitting. We're not even hitting right now. The sun is not even hitting the house yet. See where the sun's coming in at? It's nowhere near the house yet. It's going to get there soon. Probably around, let's see, we're past 12. So I say somewhere around probably 3 o'clock, 2 or 3 o'clock, it's going to hit this house. Let's get another one of your screens out here. I want them all out here by the time that sun hits that house. So we have this one right here. Let's see if we got another one in here. Here we go. Personal mix. That's definitely going out there. And we have, what's this? This is the darker gray. And there's a darker gray out there. I'm gonna go get my stand so I can hang this up real quick. Here we go. So my screen technology at 3% is going to level your screen. I mean level. You thought that the Novas did damage when they made your screen look like a white screen. You're talking about a direct hit from sunlight. That's what you're going to have to take in. Now look at the sun for a little bit. Mr. Sun, Mr. Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please come out and play. Chase all the birds away. The clouds were sorry, birds. and not just for him. Any company who feels that their gain is strong enough, email me. Now, this individual, now mind you, this individual has been challenging our stuff for a long time. And I feel like if you're going to say your stuff is better than ours and, do these cheap demonstrations and stuff, there ain't no way to get around this one. This is direct sunlight from outside. Either your screen's going to pick up or it's going to wash out, one or the other. Keep in mind, our screen's going through a much harder test. My patio doors are double pane. There's two plates of glass in there. So my projector's sitting back at 9 feet. It's going to go through 2 plates of glass and then hit my screen on the opposite side and push an image right through it from the rear. You know how hard it is to do a rear projection screen with that much light coming in the opposite way? So there's light filtering back and forth across my screen. Where yours, on the other hand, it's not doing that. Your screen can't filter light. So your screen basically is just showing a flat image and light's hitting and bouncing off of it. That's it. So you got a better chance of showing up an image. But let's see how it does. Let's see if you can take on that technology outside. I think we need another piece here. All right, we'll do this outside. Let me see. One of these is the projector for outside. We got a good day today, so I'm not worrying about rain coming down and destroying my screen. I'm gonna set you right there. Let me get some more tape. So we got 3 of them out there right now. Right now we have, we got this calling us. Get back with them, but I'll call back in a few minutes. Yeah, you're about to get blown out of the water, my friend. I told you that when we get that sun killer technology down packed, that screen's gonna wreck everything. And any other company out there right now, if you feel that you can take on this technology, email me. Send me a sample, email me. There's all your products right there. We got 3 of them right now. I plan to buy all of them. Now, we're going to be doing some of this pre-recorded because, like I said, Wi-Fi is so iffy out there. I want this to be crystal clear when we pull this up. And like I said, not just him. He's the one that basically runs his mouth too much, so we crush him first. All your products. You're going to be so paranoid, you're not going to want to basically sell anything to anybody and fear that that screen's going to come over here against this killer technology. All demonstrations will be done in the morning hours. Nighttime, we're not doing that. Too easy. We want to keep this, and basically direct sunlight will make contact at the screen at all times. If your screen doesn't pull up, then it just washes out. That's it. Well, you wanted to challenge it. We gave you the opportunity to make it. You didn't make it. And you made some fake nonsense that didn't even do what it was supposed to do. Still, none of them have been outside yet. So, let's see how your products compare to it. I'll start contacting some of my friends over in California to start getting their credit cards ready. And I'll start transferring some funds over today so we can obtain your stuff. I'm going to tell you right now, that Cinema Max, oh goodness, that screen's going to wash out there. So this is what you're picking up now. And then we got the sun down right now. This is what you're picking up. That is absolutely horrible. This is what you're supposed to be picking up. I told you, this technology, we're not doing the Novas anymore. They're too easy. My Novas inside can blow your screens out of the water any day, easily. Now, you got to go against this. Sunlight's getting there, man. Soon. It's getting there. Very soon. It's kind of like, what's the word for it? Like a guillotine. You know, when it swings back and forth, or a pendulum, that's what they call it. It swings back and forth, and it's getting closer and closer and closer and closer, and soon, shing, your screen's gonna be gone. You're barely making it right now. I'm sure everybody project for you. You want a 4300 lumen Christie projector right there. And you're doing bad, man. Sun's not even up yet. It's getting there. A little bit at a time, it'll be there. See, when you did the demonstration on the product, you're supposed to take it outside, like I'm doing right now. Why in the world would I be inside the house with all this beautiful, that nice sun over there? Why in the world would I do that? Look how beautiful it is out here. The technology's at 3%, Crow. At 3%, that screen's going to wipe all your products in one hit. I think I'm going to reorder some of the other products I already have because I don't have any more of those left. You're going to go against this one, yeah. You're going to put you on a big screen. A big 3x6. I already ordered it already. It's going to be on its way in. Which one I decide to color with, I don't know. And this is the lighter version of this technology, which is the Color Fusion. Mr. Sun, Mr. Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please come out and play. See, out here, this is where I'm having fun because I get to play in the sunlight. I've already conquered this world already. In here, ambient light rejection technology, come on, man. I can come on here and, like I said, I can fire this screen up. I can fire that screen up. I can walk back and forth through the whole house. I can go upstairs and walk around. No problem. All my screens will fire up. Can't do that. I can show snow demonstrations on both screens, starfield demonstrations on both screens, colors on both screens, no problem. I can do 5 certified here, 5 certified here, no problem. Ultra short through long throw, no problem. That technology, black technology, I can take it outside and do a demonstration. Got demonstrations on 180-inch screens, 140-inch screens with ultra short throw projectors. I got it to back it up. And now I got sun killer technology outside, a screen that can take a direct hit from sun. And your product right now is not going to do well out there. Look at it. It's getting closer. It's getting a little bit closer. Well, you challenged it. You're a nightmare. And from now on, since I don't do any more demonstrations inside, and I'm going to be outside doing all my demonstrations now, because that's what I'm working with now, that Nova Invisible, that's where I'm going to be at. That's where you're going to be at from now on. You're going to be outside with this technology. Okay, well, I'm still looking forward to seeing you peel that screen because I haven't seen that one. My business partners keep asking me, like, is he going to peel the screen? I said, I don't think he's going to peel that screen. That screen can't peel. That's polyurethane and black paint. That stuff doesn't peel. That stuff fuses to the surface. I know that for a fact. You can't peel the screen. I'm just asking, but I know you can't do it. Take it outside. You're not going to take it outside. As barely as that screen faded inside the house and you had that little bit of light coming off the window and that little tiny square sample sheet, I know it ain't gonna be to make it outside. It's gonna fade out really bad outside. So we know that already. So you're never gonna take it outside. You're probably never gonna bring it up again, but your product's going outside. Matter of fact, for the next couple of weeks, all of our screen paints, we got 4 of these we got to test out. Your product's gonna be out there with it. And like I said, there's any other companies out there who have any form of high-tech, high-gain performance screens, let me see. I want to see if you can take a direct hit from the sun. Look, it's coming. It's coming. I love it. I love it. Finally, I get a chance to play outside. You know how many times I've had to bring screens in or I couldn't fire a screen up? Like, my technology fires up at 6 o'clock in the evening. But I finally have technology that can take a direct hit, that can take this kind of light outside with no problem. Do you have any idea how much this technology is worth? And that's why he was so jealous and upset, and he just made a fool out of himself. So jealous and upset, wanting to have our product so bad, trying to debunk it like, no, it's impossible. He couldn't have made it. Okay, yeah, sure. Again, still looking for that peel screen. You do your screen outside when you get around to it. Yeah. I'm going to blow every last one of your screens out of the water. You're outside from now on. No more inside demonstrations. You're outside in the sun. We're getting a little closer now. You're outside from now on. Let's see what your screen's picking up. You see right here? This is part of the projector over there. That's hitting my screen right now from the outside. Look at it on yours. Look at your UV mix. Look at part of my screen right there that's being hit with the outside projector. Look how the image is popping up compared to your image. Completely washed out. There's going to be no slanted screens out here. No projectors sitting right up on close to the screen. We're not doing any of that here. You're going to be sitting right back there at the same distance my projector's sitting inside. I'm not going to put any awnings and none of that stuff. See, this is why. This right here, this is no good. See how the sun's moving over? It has to be right there, about right there for it to go boom, to hit. That's where it's got to be at. Even in the shade, you don't pull up. You're not going to do too well. It's shady right now, look. Nice and shady right now. Oh, sun's back out again. And it got a little closer. It's getting there. I wish I could leave my phone out here in time lapse so you can see the sun slowly creeping up on the screen. Yeah, you're not going to do good out there. I made that statement too. I told you that if you kept running your mouth, when we finished working on, I told you, working on that sun killer technology, I was going to buy all your products, stick them outside in direct sunlight with that sun killer. And there you are out there right now. Isn't it funny how you say something 1 minute and the next minute you're out there doing it? Oh well, I'll be back on, people. We got much testing to do. I mean, we're still going to do some demonstrations here in the house, but we're done. We don't have to make any more products. We're done. We pretty much, I can take his products in here. As a matter of fact, you know what I'm going to do? Tomorrow, I'm going to bring your screens in here, and I'm going to blow them out on every last one of my screens here in the house. Then I'm going to take you outside and put you against sun killer technology and let that screen finish you off. That you basically supposed to be better than my technology, right? I'm going to let you go against this screen right here, a Signature 8, a Signature 16, 17. You can go against the gunmetal technology. We got that magenta purple screen upstairs. How about that? You can go against those screens right there tomorrow. Then I'll let those screens, we'll do color, contrast, white levels, the whole 9 yards. And then we'll see how good your ambient light rejection is or whatever you have on that product. And we'll take you outside. We'll do the real test. We'll put you against that sun killer again outside. How about that? All right. It seems like a deal. All right, well, I'll see you tomorrow. We got much to do. I had to call some people right now, and I got to throw some money in some accounts so we can start making orders. I want the Cinemax. See, we can't order from you because he'll cancel the orders. We can't order from him. People are like, well, why do you got to go to other people to get it? Because he cancels orders. You've seen it already. Every time we go on eBay to order something from him, he cancels the order. He blocked us from eBay. He's so terrified of us getting the product down here that he blocked us from different accounts. He don't want us going there and buying from him. He's terrified. So I gotta send money. Gotta put my charger in. I got to send money to people over in California to order the products because we try to make orders from Philly. But if anybody orders from Philly, he cancels the order. Terrified. And you got something to be really terrified now against. If you thought basically you had a problem struggling in light right now, everyday light, you're going outside against that technology. There is, how many? 4 of those right now we have that have to be tested. So now every time we do a test and we got to go against a screen or do a screen or whatever, somebody sends me, or if I can do some research and I can find somebody out there who got something that we can test that screen against, you're going to be out there test against it. And they're going to be all sunlights. Almost of them are going to be sunlights. And see if your screen will pull up. Or take the 4300 lumen Chrissy out there and you'll be good to go. So I didn't go cheap on it. I didn't get you a low entry level projector. It's a 4300 lumen Chrissy. If my screen can pull up on it, and it just did, you just saw my screen pulled up on it right near the edge of it. It was able to pull the image. I don't see why yours can't. So my screen pulled up while a projector was hitting it this way and this way and was able to pull that image up with no problem. And your screen can't see it. Okay, we'll see. Okay, let's start the test. Let's see. We still have to, once that's done, it's finished its final test. It has to be peeled off. You hear that, Crow? We peel it off. It has to be peeled off, and we have to put the new application on that one for the new one. And then that one will be done. And hear me again, Crow? That one's going to be peeled off, and we'll put another one on it. Because he doesn't peel his screens. He doesn't do that, but he has the same thing. Direct sunlight. You know, that is beautiful, man. Direct sunlight. It's going to be there soon. All right, so look, the minute the sunlight creeps up and it hits, and it will hit, you'll see my windowsills and all that fill up with light because you know my kitchen gets pretty bright. We'll go back out there. Sorry, it's got to be pre-recorded because like I said, you know, I want it to be clean as possible. I'm going to put this up on my Facebook page and some other pages. I want to basically put this on. Everyday screen paint mixes versus sun killer technology, outside direct sunlight, ambient light projection technology, Nova 19 at its best. Right now, we have the most top screens now. We have it. And no screen on the planet can beat the Nova 19. And if there is one, I'd love to see it. As a matter of fact, let's do a little research. I'm going to pop on my computer, see if we can find one screen out there that can take a direct hit from the sun. One. You know, the interesting thing about it is, when I was developing these products, I used to always get the same question from people because we had screens outside at 180 inches pulling up images outside. I get the same thing from people would say, do you have anything yet that can take a direct hit from the sun? We used to get it all the time. People ask us, you got anything yet? And we tell them, nope, we ain't got it yet. 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 Okay, I have done multiple, I got videos, I've done multiple applications trying to get a screen to pull up on the sun. It is not that easy. You're talking about sunlight. You're talking about the one thing that creeps into your house and can wash out your screens and everything else with no problem whatsoever. So it is a lot of work to figure out how to get a screen to interact with the light, with sun. The thing is that the way he's going about it, he'll never figure it out. Never ever figure it out the way he's going about it. He'll never figure it out. I can tell that by just looking at his videos. I can tell that just by looking at the products he mixed together. He is so far off, it's not even funny. So far off. He'll never figure it out. It's getting there, man. Soon, soon. We'll be back. But that's the problem. When he was mixing the Black Nova, trying to make a Black Nova, so far off, man. The 12s, so far off. Like you're still thinking in that same mindset of that gray paint and white paint mixture nonsense. You'll never figure it out. People were doing that stuff 8 years ago when the YouTube paint came out. Look it up. It's called a YouTube paint. It's right around the time when Grey Wolf, which you never heard of a screen called a Grey Wolf. Grey Wolf for the Black Diamonds in the projection world. It was Grey Wolf. Everybody wanted one of them. I'll switch my camera over. There we go. Everybody wanted one of them. A Grey Wolf, boy. If you have one of them, you had money. That was a $3,000 projection screen. It had particles of glass embedded in the screen. A lot of you not. It was bright. Real nice. There wasn't too much selection besides that and glue screen. And glue screen was so freaking expensive. It was crazy how much they wanted for glue screens. Like almost like $300-400 a quart, and it was basically a light gray at that. It wasn't even dark. So somebody came up with a YouTube paint. And that's what they were calling it. And everybody was jumping on it. And everybody started coming up with their own form of their own mixes, making their own form of gray paints. Everybody had their different versions of it. And like I said, at that time, I think it was the D7D Galaxy projectors. Those were the knockoff projectors from overseas. You know, everybody was buying them because they were cheap. They're like $98, $130. They're buying those from eBay. And nice screen. You get a nice screen out of it all. I don't know what happened along the way. I guess the other companies started taking over and making those real cheap knockoff other projectors where they don't even tell you exactly what you're actually getting. Wouldn't be so bad if they told you what you were getting. Let's see if we get a projection screen. Can be used in sunlight. Sunlights. So let's see how many people pop up who have the ability to produce daytime screens outside. Who holds that record for ambient light projection screens outside? First one that comes up. Oops, wrong one. Wrong mouse. We got one for the gaming. First one that comes up is me. Now this is a fellow who claims right here. Let me see. Oh, Partey. No, complete fail, but we'll look at it. I want to see a direct hit from sunlight. Nope, fail. Another demonstration on basically how to, or how did he do this and how did he do that. Image is blurred and washed out. That's done. That's somebody trying to take on the ultimate challenge, even like challenge. That's a complete fail. You got to be able to show the image from corner to corner and it has to be sharp. So whatever, he did it fail. Okay, here we got one here. Best outdoor created outdoor garden. Oh, this better be what I think it is. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I want to see this. Now you saw sunlight, right? I saw sunlight. This better not be cloudy. Let me see what we got going on here. There's the projector. All right. Why are you talking about the projector? Thought so. Man, I hate that crap. You saw the image, right? The image looked like it was actually going to be showing an image of outside. It's dark outside. Failed. Another fail. Where's the sunlight at? That's a fail. Sunlight. It's cloudy outside. Sunlight. Nope. It's cloudy. And look how close the projector is sitting to the screen. Right from here to here. Failed. Look at the thumbnail. I'm thinking like, okay, we got something here. Look at the thumbnail. See what I mean? I can't stand when people do stuff like that, man. Use your freaking thumbnail. Use your word. I remember this guy. We actually got contacted from this fellow way back probably about 4 years ago. I got contacted by him. They're over in Switzerland. about they saw us do a demonstration where we used a 2000 lumen projector and did a demonstration in the backyard, and he was really curious about the technology we're using because their projector was extremely powerful and they still weren't able to pull the image up. I actually talked to this fellow before. So this is the screen they're showing, their daytime screen right here. Now the problem I have here in the demonstration, sunlight is over here across the street. As you can see right now, he's in the shade, so that doesn't even count. Doesn't count. It's not a daytime screen if your screen's sitting in the shade. Your screen's not supposed to be in the shade. If you're talking about basically a daytime screen. Now we don't count the whatchamacallit screens. They're still daytime. They have to fire up around 6 o'clock. But like I said, you can't say, okay, daytime. I guess that would be daytime for a screen. I guess he would be correct on that. But direct sunlight, no, that's not direct sunlight because direct sunlight's here. That's direct sunlight. Anything here. Now, if you had a screen there, that would be direct sunlight. It's not direct sunlight at all, period. But I have checked him out before. He's a pretty cool dude, a pretty cool person. I've talked to him on the phone before. But I think they're over in Switzerland. Let's see the prop. That's what I talked to him. We had a conversation. I said, well, quite frankly, your screen's not in sunlight. You're in a parking lot. And then again, look how close with the projector setting number 1. So your screen's too close. This is, if he was doing, that's something the screen would have been there, but it would have washed out there. He would have had a problem there. So the only way you could activate the screen, you would have to be in the shade. Only way. You would have to be in the shade to activate it. You would never be able to use this. Like at 12 o'clock, when the sun's popping up, like right now, what's going on our deck right now outside, you wouldn't be able to fire that up. That screen would not be watchable. The movie screen. All right. I put down can be used in sunlight. That's not going to be used in sunlight. I know white screens ain't going to happen. That's automatically a skip. White screen's not going to be able to pull up. This is our right here. This is our technology right here. So that's us. Let me see. Yeah, that's Crow going outside right now. That's where he's going to end up at today. Well, he's out there right now. He's not doing too well. Nope, that's us. That's what we got here. Come on, that's it. That's it. This is it. We got problems here because, man, there we go. That's us right there. Look. That's me outside right now. It's not direct sunlight, but it's still, we're using a 2000 lumen projector outside, but it's not direct sunlight. That's showing our technology, our black technology works versus the white screen outside on 2000 lumens. That's what we're using. The NEC 2000 projector I got for around $50 on eBay. So no, that wouldn't be considered to be sunlight. See how much light we have here? Right here, that's what it has to look like. So like I said, for us, I started developing sun killer technology when I was here. No, that's not considered. That's definitely a white screen's not going to pull up outside. That's not going to pull up outside. That's other technology. That's ours. Is this goose screen? I think this is goose screen outside. That's not direct sunlight. Ambient light reflection? I doubt it. Why is it dark over there? If that's ambient light reflection, that's not ambient light. What do we got here? Oh, this kills me right here. This demonstration freaking kills me. All right. What's wrong with this picture right here? This is supposed to be a screen that's supposed to take on ambient light. Number 1, windows are here and here, which means bottom line is there is no light right here, over here, over here. It's all dark all around here. See all where it's all dark right here? There's no window light. Window light can't come in and curve into a 360 and then hit the screen. It's not going to do that. It's going to disperse. Either if you had enough light that was coming in, I don't know, it doesn't even have enough light coming in. It shouldn't be all dark here. It should not be dark here at all, period. At all. What he should have did was he should have put the screen on the opposite side so the window light coming in would actually make contact with the screen because it's bypassing it. Definitely bypassing it. And someone would be like, well, Mr. Bird, You're sitting there analyzing everybody else's demonstration. What about yours? I walk through my house with a camera showing you all my screens in a fully lit environment. Painted on a 12 right there. Yeah, we're not going to find any. I got to start titling my videos. Only one now. Only one. Daylight. This is supposed to be a daylight screen. What do we got here? No. How is this daylight? You're inside. You're being protected by walls. Nope. Let me show you people how we do tests. If you want a good product, man, you got to work for it. You can't basically these cheap demonstrations people like to do, man. They don't want to do the work right. Look at this. This is how my screens are lit up in my home. Look at that. That's how my screens fire up. And you wonder why my company's being bought out for a ton of money. That's why. That's why. Look at this right here. Because we can back it up. Got lights hitting side to side on the screen, back and forth, plus the lights over the top. You got to be to back it up. But like I said, let's get off of that real quick. I want to see sunlight. Somebody got to have a screen that can take on sunlight. That's not going to work. I'm thinking about building me a curved projection screen. I haven't built me a curved projection screen in so long. These jokers over here. You know I'm talking about them jokers over here. All right, somebody got one here. They got a rear projection screen outside. Let's see if we got a direct sunlight hit. No, it did it on a cloudy day. It did it on a rainy day. That's the problem. They did it on a rainy day. Should have never did it on a rainy day. You know, I gotta find. No one's gonna have an outdoor projection screen like that. I gotta find somebody who has a rear projection screen for Windows. I gotta find something like that. Let me see what we got here. Show the full window. It's not direct sunlight. Oh, this is going to be easy. This market is going to be extremely easy to take over with no problem whatsoever. From all the demonstrations I've seen. Look how far. Look how far, real quick. See right here. See this how big the awning is over top of it. Look how far it comes out. That's enough to be able to, in the daytime, if anything pops up, any sunlight, anything, that screen's protected from any sunlight that hits it, because how far the awning comes out from the actual store. See how far it comes out? So at any time of the day, that screen's going to fire up, because when the sunlight comes down, there is no way it's going to hit that screen. No way in the world it's going to hit it. On the size of it, on how big they made it. They got that thing literally under a cliff. So there's no way in the world anything's going to hit it. They're going to be able to project that because it's under constant shade all the time. Yeah. But you know how much money you have to spend to have this put up there, which is pretty expensive. Which means with my technology, you won't even need all that to begin with at all. You could fire it up with no problem whatsoever. I just noticed that and was looking at the size that they have of the awning. It is huge. So if I were to basically contact them and say, hey, look, here's my video right here. How about you do the exact same video I'm doing in the demonstration? They wouldn't be able to pull it off. And usually with companies like this, the caliber of projectors they're probably using projectors somewhere between 8, 9, probably 10, 20,000 lumen projectors. Me using a projector at 52 is a joke. Literally would be a joke. But the only ones I'm going to be able to find that's going to be to somewhat show me something with a direct hit from sunlight would have to be window advertisement. Because they're the only ones that are going to have a screen literally sitting in the window. Display wearable screen. What time of the day we got? Again, cloudy day. Cloudy day. Cloudy day. Yep, cloudy day. And I'm pretty sure I spoke with these guys too. I'm not sure I probably did. All right. Let's see how much sunlight we got near the screen. So, no. There are no videos. And hey, I'm going to leave this video blank at the bottom. If you could find one company out there showing a demonstration with direct hit, hitting the screen, I'm talking about direct sunlight. I'm not talking about no shading, nothing to protect the screen at all. Put it at the bottom of the link. If you want to prove me wrong. Where are we at right now? Oh shoot, we got one more plank to go. We're there. One more plank. That's it. One more plank. Not two more. It's getting there. Nothing. Nothing's coming out at all. You can see it coming off my screen right here with no problem. You can see the reflections coming off the rock. Look at the fish moving back and forth with no problem. At 3%. Well, this is a technology you challenge now. And that's where you're at. All right, people, I'm out of here. I'm going to get some rest. When that screen reaches all the way up and I got enough sunlight filtering through these windows, I'll come back on and I'll show you the final results of the technology versus Crow's product. Nova 19, well actually the dark invisible Nova 19 versus all three of Crow's products, direct hit from sunlight when I come back on. All right, gotta go and God bless. Direct hit. Direct hit.